series, coming soon to BBC Two.
Exploring the changing face of rural Britain, The New Builds Are Coming is at 9 tonight here on BBC Two. Now though, it's making your mind up time as we join the 6 acts facing their Waterloo.
To you and welcome to a Wednesday night out in Brighton. An evening where the focal point of it all is the famous Dome. Musicians, singers, composers and writers from across the world are inside, waiting to compete for the UK 2018 title. And as you join us live here in the building that used to stable 44 royal horses, we now invite you to sit back and enjoy the contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mel Giedroyc.
Oh my goodness, hello! Oh my goodness. Looking for the mark, there we go, we've got it. Gang, finally, it's time again. Welcome to Eurovision You Decide 2018. Where it's up to you to select this year's UK Eurovision entry. Now, tonight, we are very live from the famous Dome in Brighton. The very place where 4 unknowns from Sweden who called themselves ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1974. You can still see the encrusted spittle of Benny and Bjorn. Now, incidentally, my co-host tonight is from the same country. He knows everything about what it takes to win Eurovision. Please welcome the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest, I'm very emotional, 2015, and the host of Eurovision 2016, Mans Zelmerlow.
And thank you so much, Mel. It's such an honor for me to be here with you tonight. And some of you at home might still find it strange to find a Swede co-hosting this evening. But bear in mind, I'm nowadays practically a Brit. I live in London, I have a British fiancée, and she's pregnant with my very British child.
Only one thing left to do, Mons. Get rid of the American accent.
Oh, sorry.
Now... You Swedes, Mons, are crazy about Eurovision, aren't you?
Doolally.
Now, how... Good to hear you say doolally. How come? Why?
Well, first of all, there's really not much else to do. And second of all, and most importantly, it's basically the best show in the world. So, will you Brits please get on board now?
I agree. You know, the British people have a complicated relationship with Eurovision. It's kind of like Theresa May's hair and wind.
This I've understood, and we're here to change that. Tonight we have 6 brilliant songs for you to choose from.
Indeed we do. Now, later on, we'll explain how you can vote. But here's a quick tip from us now. Go online and sign in or register for a BBC account so that you're ready to vote online later on. Don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm enjoying it.
All you need to do is go to bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
Now, I should quickly let you know that some of tonight's performances may contain flashing images. Mons, much as I love you, off your pop now. We'll see you later.
Yes.
Now, let's begin by paying tribute to the group that won Eurovision on this stage 44 years ago, and by doing so changed pop music history forever. With over 400 million records sold worldwide, it all started here in Brighton with one song.
Mama had Waterloo, Napoleon didn't surrender. Oh. storybook on the shelf. It's always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore.
Everything's fine, you're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing
Queen. Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. I try to reach for you, but you've closed your mind.
Whatever happened to our love? I wish I understood. It used to be so nice, it used to be so good.
So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? I don't want to talk about the things we've gone through.
Though it's hurting me, now it's history.
The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all.
Oh, come on. Mans Zelmerlow together with This Hat's Too Big, it's all going to go wrong. With last year's You Decide winner, the beautiful, talented Lucy Jones. Now, that's even worse. It's worse, isn't it? It's worse. That's better.
There it
That's
is.
much better. Now, welcome back, I should say, to You Decide, Lucy. Now, you know more than anyone, Lucy, how those contestants are feeling backstage right now. What advice would you be giving to them literally now?
I would just say relax. You have to enjoy this experience. This audience is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And just to...
Yeah,
nobody's
right.
here
Sorry,
to
love.
catch anyone out or to throw any stones. It's all just love and happiness, and it's just such a unique, wonderful thing.
Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight,
Thank you.
Lucy. Lucy Jones.
Well done, Lucy.
And now it's time to meet the stars of the evening, the 6 competing acts.
Once again, we spread... I've always wanted to do this. I'm going to do that. Didn't work.
Good throw.
We spread the net far and wide with songwriters' camps, British music industry professionals and a public submission process, all to find the best song to take us to the Eurovision Song Contest.
Which, by the way, I won in 2015.
Yep, I think we've already clocked that one.
Hundreds of songs were whittled down to the final 6 you're going to see here tonight. But which one and who will represent the United Kingdom, that's up to you to decide.
First up, with Crazy, please welcome Rhea. Here she is.
Next, out to impress you singing Astronaut. Please welcome to the stage Liam Tamney.
And here to sing Legends, say hello to Asanda.
Performing You, please raise the roof for Jazz Ellington.
Taking to the stage, singing Storm, is the talented Suri.
And finally, please put your hands together for our final performers singing I Feel the Love, it's Goldstone.
Here they are. By the end of the night, one of these singers will be crowned our winner, and in May, they will get a golden ticket to Lisbon to represent the UK in the Eurovision Song Contest 2018. Now, do listen up at home. This year, we're following the Eurovision Song Contest way of voting with a 50-50 combination of our professional jury's vote plus your important public vote.
Our professional jury of 8 music industry experts are viewing the performances like you on TV and will be watching tonight's acts very closely. We'll open the vote after we have seen everyone perform, and by the end of the show, we will indeed crown our winner.
We're going to give you all the details you need later on in the show, so please don't try to vote yet. It won't count, you may still be charged, and you'll feel like a plum. However, all the information about tonight's vote can be found on our website at bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
And remember, you have to vote. If you don't vote, you're not allowed to complain about the results afterwards. Brexit!
Bless you.
Thank you.
Now then. Oh, I'm following you, Mons.
Yes, come on. Come on,
now, please, let us introduce you to our fantastic expert panel who are going to offer their professional thoughts and opinions on each of the songs and how they could really step things up for the big stage in Lisbon.
First up, it's songwriting genius and 1/4 of McFly, Tom Fletcher.
Hi. Hi, hello.
Tom.
Thank you. Hi, evening.
Hi, Tom. Good evening. The songs have been out there as recordings already, but this is the first time they will be performed on stage. How does the performance, how can that change the nature of the song, do you think?
Yeah, 100%. I think live performance is really what it's all about. You don't really know a song until you've seen it performed live. And it can really make or break a song, which is why tonight is so important. You know, we've all heard the songs. I'm sure everyone already thinks they know their favourite, but this is their chance to come out and change people's minds or confirm that. So it's, you know, it's a huge task and responsibility. No pressure.
Great.
No pressure, guys.
Please welcome our next... Thank you, Tom, by the way. Please welcome our next panellist, singer and member of the Saturdays.
Yes.
It's Rochelle Hughes.
Hello. Hello.
Rochelle, lovely to see you.
And you.
Now, it's a lot of pressure on a Eurovision performer. Not only do they have to sing here, they then potentially go to Lisbon, where
Absolutely.
they're singing to over 200 million television
Yes.
viewers live.
Yeah.
So what should our singers kind of be thinking about when they're performing?
It's a big deal. I would say you probably have the most supportive audience I've seen in a very long time.
Amazing.
So whilst you're here, this here is your demographic. So
Yes.
make the most of this, but also remember to connect with everybody at home.
Connect.
It's so important that you're, you know, that you're not just thinking about tonight and what you see in the room, but everyone that's down the lens as well.
Yeah, good.
Enjoy
nice
it
words.
through the camera, yes.
Yes, well done,
And-
Rochelle.
And finally, completing our expert panel, it's Eurovision superfan Rylan Clark-Neal.
Hello, you.
Hello. Rylan.
Hi, Mans.
Hi. Rylan, winning Eurovision is of course not just about the performer. It's the combination of a brilliant song plus an effective staging. How can we spot this tonight?
Do you know what? I think just like what Rochelle said, and Tom, you know, I think everyone in here has probably got their favourite so far, but we peeked our heads in the dress rehearsal, and the performance that people are doing tonight has changed every single one of our minds tonight. So they've got to come out here tonight and absolutely smash it. This is the biggest show on the planet. They've got to do well.
Can I just say, Rylan, let's see your teeth. Mans, let's see your teeth. Oh, there's very little in it, ladies and gents. Very little in it.
Thank you so much, Rylan. Already now we have some images from Lisbon actually, where the grand final will take place. Yes. This is actually the stage in the arena.
This is it.
It looks stunning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
What are your reactions to the stage, Tom?
It looks incredible, massive. You know, it's a huge stage for one person to fill, so they need to bring their A game, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, it's fantastic to have all three of you right there on hand to share your thoughts and opinions, although, of course, you will not be voting, okay? Yeah, no, you vote. No, not allowed to vote. That's the 8 secret jury that we've got hidden behind the scenes. Now, tonight's winning song will be decided by a 50-50 combination of the votes of you at home and those of the aforementioned jury of professionals.
Enough chat. Let's get the show started. Are you ready to hear the competing acts of 2018?
I think so. First up, singing Crazy is Rhea. Let's find out a little more about her.
My name is Rhea and I'm from Doncaster. I'm a short northern firecracker with a heart of gold. When I was in the car with my dad, I used to listen to his CDs. He used to play like Shania Twain, Celine Dion, like all these things that you wouldn't expect a dad to listen to. And it must have been how I started wanting to sing, because I used to hear my dad doing it and want to copy him, basically. Over the years, I've done loads of different types of gigs, whether it be really quiet, stripped-back gigs, or massive, thousands and thousands of people. I think my stage experience will really help. The song that I'm singing is called Crazy. It's a song that we can all relate to. We've all been in a situation with love and lust. You just go crazy about someone. Like, I think it's quite a universal thing, isn't it? I'd like to think so, otherwise it's just me. It's kind of one of those songs you can't help but move to. Every time I hear it, I start, like, vibing out to it. I think everyone will be like that. It's an amazing song. I'm hoping to get some dance in there and just bring something a little bit different. Like, I'm only little and I want to come out and like bring a little bit of power and sass and female empowerment, female boss. I am going to get onto that stage and I'm going to give it what for. I'm going to smash it.
Performing Crazy, it's Rhea.
You say I'm out of my mind, like I'm high all the time. Something changed me. It's a shine so bright, damn, you're blinding my sight, feeling hazy. You got me like, ooh, you're on my mind, all of the time. Like, ooh, you're on my mind, get on my mind. You're making me crazy, crazy, baby, just a little bit crazy, crazy, but I'm not crazy. Oh, why you're on my mind? Oh, why all of the time? Like, oh, why you're on my mind? You're on my mind. Now people talking around town, they can figure it out. But someone say. On my mind, all of the time. Ooh, you're on my mind. Get out my mind. You're making me crazy, crazy, baby, just a little bit crazy, crazy, mind, get out my mind. Just a little bit crazy, crazy, but I'm not crazy. Oh, why on my mind? All of the time, yeah. And you're making me, baby. Ooh, all of the time now, but I'm not crazy.
Come on over, Raya. Well done. What a cracking start. Wow.
Over to our panel. Tom, last year a ballad won Eurovision. Do you think 2018 is the year to send an up-tempo song for the UK?
Yeah, it could be. You know, this I think a perfect example of how the live performance makes or breaks a song. It's everything. You know, it's not just about hearing that song. You have to see you perform it and see you dance, and it's not easy singing and dancing like that. Not that I sing and dance at the same time, you know. But I know it's incredibly difficult, and I thought you really smashed it.
Yeah, now Rochelle, talking...
Good cardio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good.
Talking about singer-dancer, this lady here, Raya, is a triple threat. She's also a DJ. That is surely going to serve her well if she were to go to Lisbon.
And I mean, that was incredible, seriously. Fair play, first up.
Yeah.
And the energy, we all felt it. You should be so happy with that.
Yeah.
Great job.
Rylan, is there anything that you would like to add to the performance if it goes to Lisbon?
I mean, normally I'd say 5 sweaty mechanics, but you had them, which was great. No, honestly, babe, your voice is great. The song's really catchy. It reminds me a bit Sir Tabarani out every way that I can, that beat in the background, getting the hips moving. I think it's a really, really catchy song, and what an absolute way to open the show. They loved it.
Well done. Now, if you think that Raya's got what it takes to represent the UK, you'll need to call 622 5201 from your mobile or 09015 22 5201 from a landline. Calls to the short number from a mobile cost 15p. Calls to the long number cost 15p plus your network's access charge. Please ask the bill payer's permission before you call. You can also vote online for free by visiting bbc.co.uk/Eurovision, where you will also find terms and conditions. Voting Raya won't open until all of our acts are performed, so don't call yet, as your vote won't count. You may still be charged, and I've said it before. You'll feel like an idiot. Please give it up for Raya. Superb. Well done.
Time to find out some more about song number 2. It's called Astronaut and will be performed by Liam Tamney.
My name's Liam Tamney and I'm from Coventry. I'm someone who lives life to the fullest and I take huge risks, hence why I'm doing Eurovision. Starting out, it was things like Coventry Choir, then little productions, playing Michael Jackson and Jerry Halliwell in the Spice Girls, as you do. And I went into musical theatre and was in productions like Wicked, Hairspray, Hair, Les Mis, Phantom of the Opera. And I think the experience I've gained over the years, I'm ready now. So the title of the song is Astronaut. It's so special to me because there was a certain point in my husband's life that he lost his dad, and it became my role to support him and his family. And that's essentially what the song is about. It's about uplifting someone through the difficult times. I think the audience will connect because we've all had to have someone to support us. I potentially would be representing the United Kingdom, and it comes with a lot of pressure, but it's something where that's what I strive on. That's something that keeps me going and wants me to constantly be the best I can be. I'm so ready to get out there. I just want everyone to see what I've been working on, because keeping it a secret for such a long time, and now it's finally out there and everyone knows. It's exciting, and I just can't wait to get out there and perform for you all.
Performing Astronaut, it's Liam Tamney.
That's a whole lot of tears, babe. That's a whole lot of fear, yeah. lying on my cot, staring at the stars. So go ahead, let it all out. No more hiding away now. Let your worries fly, we'll burn them all tonight. When all your world falls apart, oh, I'll come pick you up. Oh, I could be your astronaut. Let me take you far away. I say I could be your astronaut. When gravity's pulling you down and you can't breathe, I will be waiting. You know you can call me. I could be your astronaut. Your astronaut. Your astronaut. So take my hand, hold it real tight. Let's take off, let's get so high. Hey, where'd you wanna start? Jupiter or Mars? When all your world falls apart, oh, I'll come pick you up. Yeah. Oh, I could be your astronaut. I say I could be your astronaut. When gravity's pulling you down and you can't breathe, I will be waiting. You know you can call me. I could be your astronaut. Your astronaut. So don't hesitate. I'm right behind you, babe. There's planets and galaxies far from reality. Now's the time to soar. I could be your astronaut. I say I could be your astronaut. Oh, I said I could be your astronaut. When gravity's pulling you down and you can't breathe, I could be your astronaut. Your astronaut. Your astronaut. Your astronaut.
Liam Tamney,
Liam, come back down to earth.
come on over. Thank you so much.
Look, oh, well done, Liam, well done. Now, Rylan, that was very simple, kind of elegant staging. Would you like to see Liam kind of take that up a notch for Lisbon?
Do you know what, Liam? Brilliant song. Like, you sung it absolutely amazing. Your voice is lovely, and I've been a big fan of your musical work as well that you do. I think you're great.
Yeah.
All I would sit there and say is when most people watch Eurovision, they'll judge a song within the first 10 seconds, and that's the time where you pop outside to grab a drink. You think, oh no, I'm not into this. What you brought to the second half of that song, really getting into it, was great, but you need to do that from the beginning. Otherwise, people will just lose you straight away. And I'm saying that because I love the song.
Yeah.
And I think you're great, but you've got to get them from the beginning.
Hook 'em in, Liam. Hook 'em in.
Thank you, Rylan.
Good. Thank
Tom, this is technically quite a hard song to sing.
Yeah.
With a lot of head voice. How did you think Liam did?
Yeah, amazing. I too have seen you before on stage. I knew, this is your environment. You're perfectly comfortable with live performance. But it's a really technically challenging song. Going back and forth between head voice is really difficult. And, especially that really high note.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's difficult. And you absolutely nailed that, though. So,
Good.
Well done.
Now, Rochelle. Yes. Big news, my friend. Big news.
Yes.
There are going to be no LED screens in
know.
Lisbon.
I know. I've heard.
So?
I know, Rylan's not too happy about this. But listen, you don't need LED screens, right? You're amazing. The only thing I'd say, I'd like to see you work the stage a little more, because I thought you were quite far away from us. I'd like to see you getting a little bit more involved. But your voice speaks for itself, honestly, and the song is very, very good. So you're good to go with the no LED screens. Cool.
Thank you, Rochelle. If you think that Liam Tamney has got what it takes to represent the UK, you'll need to call 622-5202 from your mobile, 09015-225202 from a landline, or vote online for free when the vote opens after we've seen everyone perform in the show. Please give it up for Liam Tamney.
Well done, Liam. Well done. Good luck. Next up, let's find out some more about Asanda singing our song number 3, Legends.
My name is Asanda. I'm from London. I would say that I'm a very ambitious, crazy, emotional, sensitive, happy, energetic person. Music makes me feel joyful, and sometimes you're just in your element, you're in your zone, and no one can like interrupt, no one can get you out, no one can say anything because it's you, you know, if you and the music. I auditioned for Britain's Got Talent 2013. I gave my all, and I think the judges saw that. After Britain's Got Talent, I've been singing so much, performing, traveling. It's amazing. The title of the song I'm singing is Legends. It's very direct, it's truthful, and it's fun, and I just hope that the audience will have fun. The song makes me feel empowered, definitely, and I think that because I feel empowered, it will truly come out when I'm on stage. For me to be the youngest, 16, it's really like, it's a lot of pressure. I just want to give my all. Once I'm on stage, it's just like a switch, and it's not going to turn off. It's going to be so mad. It's going to be lit, and I hope you're ready for it.
Performing Legends, it's Asanda.
Ripping on it, you and me right in the story. Cut the limelight, got the glory, yeah. Rolling out like we can crush it. We are next, but I don't know rush it. Baby, don't fight what you're loving, yeah. I'll be living, banging on the door. Oh, this what they see, anything like us before. 'Cause you and me, we're making that history. Forget who we used to be. You know we legends, and now I do and me. We're making that history, and I whole world can see that we be legends, and now I legends, and now I. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Legends, and now I. Paint our names up on the K-bar till we famous, greatest of all. Do it again, 'cause we got the bar, yeah, yeah. Matching tattoos, let you go first. Where you going to? Ain't got just me and you and the universe, yeah, yeah. I'll be living, banging on the door. Oh, this party scene, anything like us before. 'Cause you and me, we're making that history. Forget who we used to be. You know we're legends, and now I do and me. We're making that history, and now the whole world can see that we be legends, and now I legends, and now I. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We live legends, and now I. Now we going, we in the moment, we slowing things down, and now we going like we be showing them only one to know how. 'Cause you and me, we're making that history. Forget who we used to be. You know we legends, and now and me, we're making that history, and now the whole world can see that we be legends, and now I legends, and now I. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Legends, yeah, yeah,
Good to see you.
I know we spoke earlier about cardio and how tough it is to keep your vocals when you're dancing and singing at the same time. But what did you think of the choreography, Rochelle?
So good. Like, that to me is exciting. So fresh, so current, so now. And you're 16, right? Like, she's 16. That's incredible. Like Rylan was saying earlier, get your crowd from the moment the song starts. You had us all in. We were with you, pretending we could do the same dance moves you could. We were there, honestly.
We can.
Yeah,
We can.
I mean, you've got it. Now. You've got it.
God. Now, Rylan, do you think we've got the makings here of a 1974-esque legendary performance?
Well, all I've got to say is anyone that wears jungle trousers, yes, girl. Summer 2004, you are bringing it back. Honestly, this is exactly what Eurovision's all about. From the second that song started, everyone was like, oh, who's she? Yeah. What's she doing? And you danced, you sung. Everyone in here loved it. And I think you're one to watch tonight. You're amazing. Really good.
Now, the track has a quite distinct sound. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, I think it sounds great. What I really love is that it wasn't like watching someone taking part in a contest. You literally looked like a pop star performing your single. And I loved how much you could tell you were enjoying your performance. Like, as soon as it was over, you had the biggest smile. Aww. And it makes such a difference when you know that the artist is having fun.
Thank you, Tom. Housekeeping now. If you think that Asander here has got what it takes to represent the UK, you'll need to call 622 5203 from a mobile, 09015 22 5203 from a landline, or vote online for free when the vote opens after we've seen everyone perform in the show. Please give it up, everybody, for Asander.
That's half of the songs, only 3 left. The 4th act is Jazz Ellington singing You. Here's some more about him.
My name is Jazz Ellington and I'm from Southwest London. In one sentence, I would sum myself up as crazy, fun, lovable. My inspiration for singing comes from quite a few different places. So if we're looking at, the greats, Whitney Houston, my favourite singer of all time. I grew up in Aretha Franklin as well, Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, the list goes on. Yeah, I'm completely immersed and surrounded by music. Music. I started off singing in church, choirs and stuff, then I went into Brit school. I was a Leona Lucy's class, Katie Belewa. I did The Voice UK. It was amazing, I had so much fun. It was, to date, the biggest thing I'd done. Now we're on Eurovision. And it's nerve-wracking, but exciting. The title of the song I am singing is You. It's a sad song, but then it's really heartwarming, quite touching. So for me, it's your audible gold, hashtag. I'm ready. I'm ready to go on stage. I'm ready to sing this song and bring it the justice that it deserves, because it's a beautiful song.
Performing You, it's Jazz Ellington.
She finds me shelter in the rain, kisses my hair before I sleep. She takes the sky and turns it blue, but she won't ever be yours. She makes me coffee for hours. She'll sing my songs in bed till spring. By my side she'll stick like glue, but she won't ever be yours. Last night I turned to gray. I found a girl, it's such a shame. The look of love is on her face. What a waste. Sends me to sleep like strawberry skin, then takes me high as aeroplanes. There ain't nothing
something bad that she could do, but she won't ever be yours. Oh, maybe I'll tell her in the morning. Maybe I'll tell her in the wheel. I guess it's time she found out now that she won't ever be you. Whoa, last night I died a girl. I found a girl. I found a girl to show the look of love is on her face. What away? No. She's in my head, but not my heart. She's in my bed, but not my dreams. I think it's time I tell the truth, that she will never be you.
Jazz Ellington, ladies and gentlemen. Come on over.
Superb. Oh. Now, you okay?
Yeah.
Good. Tom, do you think this could be the year that we send a ballad to Lisbon?
Look, I don't know whether Not a Ballad can do it again, but I think there's always room for talent, and you have the most incredible voice. Like, when you reach those high notes, like, goosebumps don't lie, and all of my hair stood up on my arm. That you have the most incredible voice. I could listen to you sing forever. It's amazing.
Rylan, do you agree that Jazz could be a contender in Lisbon?
Do you know,
vocally?
The thing is, for me, Jazz, I was a massive fan of you when you've done other shows before. I think your voice is amazing. I think if you were to release that song tomorrow here, you'd be in the top 5 easily. It's an amazing song. My worry is that we've had the ballad win last year, and Portugal did it so different last year that it wasn't just a ballad, it was the way he performed it. I love that song, but I would worry that it would get lost in what other countries are bringing. But that's nothing against you personally. I think the song's great, but I worry.
Rochelle, Jazz brought a lot of emotion into the room. How are you feeling about that?
For me, emotion never gets old, and emotion's never a phase. And I felt that. I mean, we all did. You could hear a pin drop in here. And to me, there's really something to be said when someone sings and you feel safe. None of us were worried when you hit that note. We wasn't cringing. We were thinking, this is going to be amazing. He's got this. And there's something to be said for that, I think.
If you think that Jazz Ellington has got what it takes to represent the UK, you'll need to call 622 5204 from a mobile, 09015 22 5204 from a landline, or vote online for free when the vote opens after we've seen everyone perform in the show. Please give it up for Jazz Ellington.
Remember, we will open the line.
I would describe myself as small but mighty. Music was my first language, really. I started teaching myself to play the piano by learning to read the music books. So I learned that before I actually went to school and learned to read normal books. I know what it's like to perform at Eurovision because I had the amazing opportunity to do some backing vocals and dancing for a couple of Belgian artists, Loïc Notet in 2015 in Vienna, and then Blanche last year in Kiev, which was absolutely incredible. You can't really prepare for that buzz and that noise, the roar of the crowd. The Eurovision fans are probably the best people in the world. My track is called Storm, and this song means a lot to me because the lyrics have a very strong, very hopeful message that we can all take, and it's got this beautiful melody, really classic, uplifting pop feel. I hope everyone really likes it. To represent the UK and to no longer be a backing vocalist supporting another artist but stepping forward and having my time and my chance would be just such an honour. I know I can do this, and it's nothing else I want. This is it.
Performing Storm, it's Surrey.
Hey brother, do you remember when we were kids with no fear? Hey sister, do you believe in the things we dreamt we'd discover? I still have faith, I still believe in chasing rainbows. Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands together through the storm. Through the storm. Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands together through the storm. Through the storm. Hey mother, am I making you proud, or could I do better? Hey father, there's weight on my shoulders, but it's not over. I still have faith, I still believe in chasing rainbows. Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands together through the storm. Through the storm. Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands together through the storm. Through the storm. Spread your love, give all you got. Hold your head up, don't give up, no, no. Hey brother, don't give up.
Come over here, Surrey. Well, my friend. Good to see you. I can't hear anything. Literally. Can't hear anything.
Wow. I live in Surrey, by the way.
You live in Surrey?
I do.
Yeah. I was born in Surrey.
There you go. Tom, if there's one thing the Brits like to do, I've learned, is to talk about the weather. Do you think this is a representable song for the UK?
Yeah, definitely. There's something... What I love about it, it's like a song of two halves. Like, it's so intimate in the verse, and the way you perform it, you know, you suck people in, and it makes people really listen, and then you suddenly explode into the chorus. And I love that, you know, a few people were singing along in the first chorus, but by the second, everyone was singing. And that's because of the way that you perform it.
Now, Rylan, we all know here that Eurovision loves a song with a bit of a message. There's a great message in this song. Will it go down well, do you think?
Listen, I take Eurovision really seriously every single year.
I know you do, Ryland.
And you have come out here tonight and you have absolutely smashed it with that song.
Yeah.
What I love, it's got the message. I was a big fan last year of Blanche. I know you did backups for Blanche last year. I love that song. It's got that type of beginning to it. It was amazing. I think you are outstanding. Well done, both.
Rochelle, would you change anything?
Well, first of all, this room doesn't lie, and they absolutely loved it. The only thing I would change, if you do go to Lisbon, the only thing I would say to change would be, for that last chorus, we want to see you up with it. They love you. Enjoy it. I would say get rid of that mic stand. You're too beautiful. Come to the front.
Have it up.
You're right, Rochelle. Also, we need to see the cape. This is a lady with a cape. Now, if you... What was that? That was a worry. If you think that Surrey has got what it takes to represent the UK, you'll need to call 622 5205 from a mobile 09015 22 5205 from a landline, or vote online for free when the vote opens after we've seen everyone perform in the show. Please give it up for Surrey. Well done, Surrey. There's the cape.
Only one song left, then it's up to you and the jury to decide tonight's winner. Song number 6 is called I Feel the Love and will be performed by Goldstone. Take it away.
I think summing up Goldstone would be glitzy, glamorous, and girly. Amy and I met, we were doing a musical called Dirty Dancing. We were on tour together. And we just came up with the idea that we'd love to be able to continue singing together because we got on really well. And we decided to put together the group, and then we needed a third member. So we had an audition and we found Rhiannon.
That's where I came in.
Yeah. Rhiannon's got this very loud Welsh voice. Helen's like soulful R&B.
Yes.
Ames is like rocky, sexy, raspy.
Yeah.
We actually really complement each other, I think. We have such a good time. Like, we spend most of our time laughing and singing, but mostly laughing. Our song is called I Feel the Love. It was written just after the Grenfell disaster and also the London Bridge attacks. And so there's a real message of people coming together and a sense of community and staying positive and just spreading the love.
My favourite lyric from the song is, and we can't do it alone, times are changing. It's just all about, this lyric about unity.
It's a hopeful song, isn't it? It's about hope and sort of standing together and being strong. This is our moment to show everybody what we do.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure representing our country. We hope we do really well for you guys, but we are so ready to get out there and do it.
Yes.
Let's do it, girls.
Let's do it.
Performing I Feel the Love, it's Goldstone.
Woke up, don't feel myself. Yo, this is something else. I got the rhythm in me, I can't shake it. I'm walking down the street, my feet don't miss a beat. I get your coffee, baby, how do you take it? It feels so good in my bones, but I can't take it. This vibe will never get old, I swear it saves me. And we can do it alone, times are changing. You got it, we got it, you got it, we got it, got it. Oh, I feel love in my city. I feel love everywhere I go. I feel love always with me. It's the kind of love that takes me home. I feel love. I feel love everywhere I go. I feel love. It's the kind of love that takes me home. Come on, get out your seat. You wanna dance with me? Keep filling up my cup. It's love we're drinking. No matter how you love, we don't play by the book. I like the way you move, so come and sing it. It feels so good in my bones, but I can take it. This vibe will never get old, I swear it saves me. And we can do it alone, times are changing. You got it, we got it, you got it, we got it, got it. Oh, I feel love in my city. I feel love everywhere I go. I feel love always with me. It's the kind of love that takes me home. I feel love.
Goldstone!
Come on over here,
over,
Goldstone. Oh, thanks for putting the mics back. Very tidy. Come on, girls. In you come. Now, Rochelle, is this the year that we should be sending a girl band to the Eurovision?
You're asking me, of course. Absolutely. Thank you, girls, for bringing the sparkle and bringing the girl band. I really appreciate that. Absolutely. Why not? Why shouldn't it be the time? You did great. Well done. You're so together.
Yeah.
Rylan, did you feel the love?
I've been waiting for you to ask me that, Mans. No, girls, I think you're great. There was 3 girls last year that did Eurovision. I think they were from the Netherlands. They were like a Wilson Phillips, everyone said. They were like, you're like the upgraded version of them, easily. I thought you were really, really great tonight. You look great. You didn't miss a note. I thought it was a really good song. You should be really proud of yourselves. Well done.
Now,
girls.
Tom, you're part of a band, of course. Is it a nice feeling being up on a big stage with your mates? Is that going to give them the edge?
Terrible. Go solo straight away. First thing you should do. No, it's amazing. Looking, you know, sharing a stage with your best friends is the best feeling. And I think the thing that you want from any band, girl band, boy band, rock band, is for everyone to want to be in your band. Like, you want everyone to join your band.
I want to be. 3 times too old. 3 times too old. Thank you very much, Tom.
If you think that Goldstone has got what it takes to represent the UK, you'll need to call 622-5206 from a mobile, 09015-225206 from a landline, or vote online for free when the vote opens very, very shortly. Thank you so much, Goldstone.
Thank you, Goldstone. Now, Mons, we walk and talk.
Natural walk.
Now, it is time to get to the heart of the matter. This, my friends, is exciting.
You have now seen and heard all our 6 talented hopefuls perform. Only one of them can be crowned tonight's winner.
The power is in your hands, and the vote is now open. Yes, it's time to vote. Calls to the short number from a mobile cost 15p. Calls to the long number cost 15p plus your network's access charge. Please do ask the bill payer's permission before you call.
Is it okay if I call and vote?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Great.
Or you can vote online for free at bbc.co.uk/Eurovision, where you will find our old friends, the terms and the conditions.
The lines close in about 15 minutes from now, so you don't have long to cast your all-important vote. And while you're casting your vote, our jury here will be doing the same. As soon as the vote closes, the points from the jury and the points from the public will be combined to find out our winner. All the information about tonight's vote can be found on our website, bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
Now, we are live, so if you're watching on demand, please don't vote. I can't stress enough. If there's a song you love now, live, don't rely on others to vote for it. Why would you leave such an important decision down to such risky chance? Your favourite artist really needs your vote.
To help you make up your mind, here's a reminder of tonight's brilliant performances and the all-important vote information.
To vote for Raya, call 622 5201 from your mobile or 0905 22 5201 from a landline. To vote for Liam Tamney, call 622 5202 from your mobile or 09015 22 5202 from a landline. To vote for Asanda, call 622 5203 from your mobile or 09015 22 5203 from a landline. To vote for Jazz Ellington, call 622 5204 from your mobile or 09015 22 5204 from a landline. To vote for Suri, call 622 5205 from your mobile or 09015 22 5205 from a landline. To vote for Goldstone, call 6 22 52 06 from your mobile or 09015 22 52 06 from a landline.
Those were the 6 competing acts. Vote to make sure your favourite wins. Now, Mons, you, of course, have won the Eurovision Song Contest.
Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that again.
Yep, it's in your contract. Now, I don't want to get all kind of Miss Worldy on you, Mons, but what was the best thing about winning the Eurovision Song Contest?
Well, it's all about the fans, and I've been lucky enough to meet the best fans in the world. Plus, I know them all by now.
You know them all, really?
Yeah, absolutely. There's Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Orinoco. Tobermory is there. Great Uncle Bulgaria.
Mons, you're just listing the Wombles. If you're struggling, and Mons clearly is, to decide just who to vote for, good, thank you, then take a look at this. We prized some students away from homes under the hammer to watch some of last year's Eurovision highlights.
Bungo!
Good, thank you.
Definitely a current sound at the minute, this song.
I can't go on. I can't go on.
Are they on treadmills?
Yeah. Oh, yes, treadmills. Go for a stroll.
I can't go on. I can't go on. When you look this freaking beautiful.
I like the dance.
What is this?
Yeah, it's quite classic pop, isn't it? Really.
It's a catchy song, they've got good choreography. I feel like it would sit quite comfortably like next to like your Lady Gaga's or your Taylor Swift.
Yeah, it was very pop. Melodically, it's a good song. Lyrics I'm not so crazy about.
Oh, emotions.
Very different vibe. Oh no, I like this one.
Yeah, this one seems quite sincere. I like this one.
Yeah, I think this definitely gets people more on like the emotional factor.
Yeah, it's like he's very into it. He's just very passionate about it.
Great air violin.
He's loving it.
Loving it.
You know, the majority of Eurovision is cheesy pop. And this is not a cheesy pop song. This is a very gentle approach with some lovely melodic lines.
I think that's why it did so well, was because it was very different song-wise, instrumentation-wise, structure-wise.
And I'll say, Mama, Mama, don't be so down. I'm not that abundant boy. Mama, Mama, don't be so down.
Like singing into flowers.
Yeah, there's microphones.
If you knew me, you'd be surprised. Mama, Mama, don't be so mad. She'll be back home till sunrise. Come on!
Oh, that was an unexpected turn.
Oh, listen to that sax.
I like it.
Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama.
I like the performance of this more than I like the song, but it was so catchy.
It doesn't make you want to do that though, doesn't it?
They should have dabbed. Get with the times.
I think Eurovision is kind of a genre itself.
If you had every single country doing exactly the same thing, like the same genre, you'd watch 4 songs and turn it off.
Hey mama.
Some helpful thoughts there to bear in mind on how to pick a Eurovision winner. Now, I think it's safe to say that it's not just about the song, is it? It's the whole package.
Absolutely. It's staging, it's lighting, it's song and artist performance, all integral to winning.
So, Mons, how are you enjoying yourself here at the BBC? Do you feel at home?
Perfectly at home. I'm feeling more and more British by the minute.
You know, I thought you might say that, so I've prepared a little test for you. Don't be nervous. Just to see, Mans Zelmerlow, how British you are feeling
Okay.
Here we go. What's Kate Middleton's title?
Duchess of Cambridge.
Who's the team captain of Leeds United?
Liam Cooper.
What's a toad in the hole?
Sausages in Yorkshire pudding.
What did Europe say to Gemini?
Bye bye baby.
How would you describe Theresa May's hairdo?
Fluffy.
In what ways are the French superior to us?
None.
When will Donald Trump visit the UK?
Never.
You're British, well done.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Mons, Mary Berry is waiting in your dressing room with a toad in the hole. Off you go. Now, the vote is still open, so once again, let's remind ourselves of tonight's 6 fabulous acts, all passionate about representing the UK at Eurovision 2018. And you have, by the way, about 11 minutes left to vote. Please vote. Your favourite artist needs your help to win.
To vote for Raya, call 622 5201 from your mobile or 0905 22 5201 from a landline. To vote for Liam Tamney, call 622 5202 from your mobile or 09015 22 5202 from a landline. To vote for Asanda, call 622 5203 from your mobile or 09015 22 5203 from a landline. To vote for Jazz Ellington, call 622 5204 from your mobile or 09015 22 5204 from a landline. To vote for Suri, call 622 5205 from your mobile or 09015 22 5205 from a landline. To vote for Goldstone, call 622 5206 from your mobile or 09015 22 5206 from a landline.
It's not an easy choice to make at all, but they can't win without your help. We are broadcasting live from Brighton tonight, and since it's my first visit to this beautiful place, I've been out to learn some more about it.
Oh, hi. The Brighton Dome is a thing of architectural beauty, and is particularly dear to me, being the last Swedish winner of Eurovision in 2015. Yeah, that's where you know me from. Because it's also the home of the first Swedish winners in 1974, a little tiny band you may have heard of called ABBA. As a Swede, I'm making my first of many spiritual journeys to the iconic Eurovision location of Brighton, and to find one place in particular. Now this isn't exactly the place I was looking for, but it's perfect for a pit stop. This is a British pier, and you can tell it's British because there's a fish and chip shop at the start, in the middle, and in case you missed the first two, there's one at the end. This still remains the most popular landmark in Brighton, perfect for some holiday snaps. Gorgeous. Anyways, just a stone's throw away from the famous pier and beach is the heart of the old fishing village, otherwise known as the Lanes. If only I had a stone to throw. Oh. See? The Lanes is a historical area of Brighton with an extraordinary mix of shops. From boutique to designer, you'll find it all here. But that's not what I'm here for.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find an official Brighton tourist guide. Perfect. Where are we now?
We're at the Brighton Royal Pavilion. This was built about 200 years ago as the seaside getaway for the Prince Regent. He later became King George IV. Today it's Brighton's largest historic tourist attraction. You can also get married here. And in 2014 we had the UK's jointly first same-sex weddings here.
The LGBTQ community is quite important to Brighton, isn't it?
It is. We're said to have the largest proportion of LGBT people in Britain here. Every August we have the largest Pride event here in Brighton, and we have a whole history of people coming to Brighton to enjoy a little bit more freedom.
This was heavily featured in the 1974 contest, and I was just wondering if you would want to recreate the ABBA introduction video with me.
Love to.
All we need is charisma and an oversized plan. Oh, how convenient. By the way, one last thing. Do you happen to know where I can find Madeira Drive?
Yes, it's that way.
That way. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah. Legend has it that only 4 years after ABBA won Eurovision, Brighton celebrated with a perfect gift to the Swedes. Britain's first nudist beach popped up. This is that beach, and being from a country who loves to get naked, I thought I'd take the opportunity for a dip. Now, you never saw Katie Boyle doing this, did you?
You'll have to watch the sequel.
I actually, I'm so sorry. I actually got you a present, Brighton Rock.
Brighton Rock?
Mm-hmm. That's nice, isn't it?
That slightly tastes of dog wee. That was a little bit of a mistake. The fact that I know it tastes of dog wee is even more worrying. But thanks for the rock. I'll put it right next to me in the taxi home and forget it.
That's so
Thank you very
sweet.
much. Now, listen up. The vote is now closed. That's it. Please don't try to vote now, as it won't count, and you may still be charged. Now, your votes will be combined with the jury's vote, and then, my friends, we will have our winner.
Tom, we've heard quite a difference in music styles here tonight. What does that say about modern Eurovision, do you think?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. Actually, I think this year's a really strong collection overall. I know in the past Eurovision has a bit of a bad reputation when it comes to songs, and I think this year is really strong. You can hear so many of those songs on the radio today, I think. So I think, shout out to all the songwriters who wrote this bunch of songs. I think they're really strong.
Thank you. Rylan, how do you think Eurovision has kind of changed and evolved over the last 10 years?
Do you know what, for me, I think a lot of people look at Eurovision as quite a gimmick, and a lot of people that don't know Eurovision take the mick out of it. We know it's very serious in this room. And for me personally, I think it was when Loreen came along.
Yes.
And
she was a game changer.
She changed everything. I mean, Sweden do it right every single year, may I say.
Yeah.
But she was the game changer for me, and I think that's what we need to do now. Britain needs to send our very own Loreen or Mans out there to bring that crown home and get it back to the country where it deserves to be.
Absolutely.
Rochelle, how do you feel? Do you think the artists are feeling backstage right now?
I'm sure they're probably very nervous, but not as nervous as they were before they performed. But I think it's an exciting night. It's really, really exciting, and I've caught up with a few of them backstage, and I think they're just thrilled to be here. It's a great platform, and Rylan is a super fan of every single one of them.
Just love everything. I'm so happy to be out of the house.
I've kept him out of their way.
What
It's
can we
important.
have from the three of you, your favourite all-time ever Eurovision song? Tom?
Oh, come on, ABBA's the classic, right?
Waterloo? Rochelle?
Yeah, I have to say ABBA. Sorry.
Waterloo again? Rylan?
Mine would probably be Heroes by Mans Zelmerlow.
Hang on, did you win win the Eurovision Song Contest in 2015?
I might have.
I think he might have done. Lads, what about Finland? Come on, Ricky Saucer, Go Go Reggae. Remember that one?
What a tune!
Check it out.
All right. While we're counting and double-checking tonight's vote, we've got a little treat for you. Let's travel back now in time, 44 years to the now famous Eurovision of 1974.
As CFAX became the hip new technology trend, groovy,
Four-time Eurovision presenter and fashion guru Katie Boyle took to the stage in the Brighton Dome to host one of the most eventful and memorable song contests ever.
Welcome to this, the 19th Eurovision Song Contest, coming to you from the Dome in Brighton.
Hold on to your feather wing collars and your crocheted midi dirndls, everyone, for one heck of a recap. It was the year that France withdrew and Greece debuted. That's right, we're already using rhyming couplets. This stuff's just got real. Italy refused to broadcast their own entry. But perché, I hear you ask? An intense political referendum was taking place, and they thought their song Si, which roughly translates as yes, would be a subliminal message. Unlike Portugal, who did broadcast their entry and did create quite a kerfuffle. In fact, Paulo's song helped to start a full-on revolution in Portugal. Let's have a blast of this anarchist entry.
Em silêncio, amor, em tristeza e fim.
Yeah, that's not quite what I was expecting. Now, I know what you're thinking. What happened when all 17 songs had been performed and votes were being counted? That's right. They undergrounded and overgrounded and brought out the wombles.
Wombles of Wimbledon, come on our wing, making good use of the things that we find, things that the everyday folks leave behind.
Now, Ireland may have produced the show-stopping river dance 20 years later, but it's quite clear where they actually got their inspiration from.
Remember you're a womble, remember you're a womble.
And now we come to the obvious highlight of the 1974 contest. ABBA first tried to represent Sweden back in 1973 with the song Ring Ring, but somebody must have missed that call because they failed to qualify at their national selection show. Undeterred, they came back in 74 with a cracker of an upbeat track, and let's just say they absolutely nailed it.
There's no doubt about it. The winning song of the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest is ABBA.
This victory catapulted ABBA to worldwide stardom and legendary status. So, as the Swedish conductor hilariously takes to the stage in a Napoleon outfit, let's just sit back and enjoy one of the most successful Eurovision songs of all time.
Guys, I'm going to say it again. This is the actual stage where ABBA was stood. You can still see the imprint of Agnieszka's platform boot doing that. Now, some wonderful images from the Eurovision of 1974, ending, of course, with ABBA winning the contest. And that was the last time we're going to mention ABBA in this show. Totally promise you. Enough already.
Absolutely, because tonight we've asked you to spend some money, and give us a ring ring to say thank you for the music to your favorite super trooper that may fly to Lisbon, where hopefully the winner takes it all.
Mons, please, stop that now. Stop that.
Yes.
Good.
Now.
I do. Let's thank our incredible performers. You should all be extremely proud of what you have achieved here tonight. So well done and very good luck. We've seen 6 superb acts perform 6 beautifully crafted songs from awesome songwriters. And now we are all wondering the same thing.
What will San Marino send this year?
Yes. Always on our minds, but also who will win tonight?
They've done all they possibly can, so now there's nothing left to do but find out how you and the jury have voted and just who the winner representing the UK at Eurovision 2018 is.
There's a little bit of sweat building up in the jacket. Bit of tension now, please. We've counted, verified and added together the scores from our professional jury here and you lovely people at home.
Now let's find out who got the most votes and will compete in Lisbon.
The winner of Eurovision You Decide 2018 is Surrey with
Congratulations, Surrey!
Surrey, come on over, my love. Marshalling, herding, shepherding. Surrey, too much hugging. Too much hugging. Come on, my love.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Now, Surrey, you are off to Lisbon. You're going to represent the UK at the Eurovision Song Contest 2018, Surrey.
How does that feel?
No, yes, words and things, words and feelings, and yeah, all of the things.
Surrey, oh, they're shouting your name. I have to ask you, Surrey, how are you going to celebrate tonight?
A bottle and a straw, a bottle of something bubbly and a straw.
Shampoo? No.
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely. Now, we are all desperate to hear your winning song again. So, Surrey, please, off you go. Get ready to perform. Huge congratulations again to Surrey. Well done. Well done.
Commiserations to everyone else. You were all fantastic. Let's give them a last round of applause.
Yep. We can all agree, I think, that we've seen some amazing talent tonight, showcasing some wonderful songs, but in the end, there can only be one winner.
Don't miss the final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2018 live from Lisbon on May 12th, where Surrey will compete against 25 other countries.
Listen, are we excited about that? Yes, we are. Don't miss Surrey on Ken Bruce tomorrow morning on Radio 2. This has been an amazing evening. Thank you so much for joining us live. Thank you, Mans.
The pleasure was all mine. Thank you, Mel, and for an amazing time. And now, the perfect ending to a perfect night. The winner of Eurovision You Decide, Surrey, once again.
From all of us in Brighton, good night.
Ta-ta!
With no fear. Hey sister, do you believe in the things we dreamt we discovered? I still have faith, I still believe in chasing rainbows. Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands together. Making you proud, or could I do better? Hey Father, there's weight on my shoulders, but it's not over. I still have faith, I still believe in chasing rainbows. Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands Storms don't last forever, forever. Remember, we can hold our hands together through the storm, through the storm, Spread your love, give all you got. Hold your head up, don't give up, no, no. Hey, hey, brother, don't give up.
Expectations